we are going to study the lesson 2 of class 8. We are going to study the lesson 2 of class 8. Name of the lesson is motion. Name of the lesson is motion. Today we are going to study the topic distance and displacement. Today we are going to study the topic distance and displacement. For studying this, we can consider person. He is going to his office from his home. He is going to his office from home. If we travel through this path, the path near hospital. If he go through the road near the hospital, the total distance traveled may be 600 plus 300. The total distance traveled is equal to 600 plus 300. That is equal to 900 meters. This is the path he travelled from his home to the office when he went to the office. But he came back to his home through the road near the ration depot. Here, distance is the length of the path traveled. The distance is the length of the path traveled. In the first case, the length of the path traveled is 900 meters. 600 plus 300 is equal to 900 meters. So, can you say what is the distance travelled by him to reach the office and to reach home? The distance travelled by him to reach the office is 600 plus 300. Reach the office is 600 plus 300 is equal to 900 meters. The total distance travelled by the person to reach the office while going through the first path is equal to 900 meters. While returning home, he travelled through this path near the ration depot, isn't it? Then the total distance will be equal to 660 plus 420. While returning home, he travelled through the path near the ration depot. That time he travelled how much distance? 420 plus 420 or 660 plus 420, isn't it? We can look again. 660 plus 420 meter. That is equal to that is equal to 1080 meter, isn't it? 600 and 400 is equal to 1000. 60 plus 20 is equal to 80. So the value is 1080 meters. When he went to the office, the total distance he covered is equal to 900 meters. while returning home, the total distance covered is equal to 1080 meters. So the answer to this question is, what is the distance traveled by him to reach the office is equal to 900 meters, and to reach home is equal to reach home is equal to 1080 meters. Are the distance traveled in both the situations equal? No, isn't it? One value is 900 meters, the other value is 1080 meters. The values are not equal, isn't it? Yes. Then we can consider the straight line distance from his home to the office. How much is the distance, the straight line distance from his home to the office? That is 480 meters, isn't it? Will he reach the office if he travels 480 meters towards north? If he travelled, consider this picture. Here directions are given: north, south, east, west. If he travels from his home to the office in the east direction, then only the displacement will be equal. Then only the straight line distance will be equal to 480 meters, isn't it? Yes. If he travels in east direction, then the straight line distance will be 480 meters. So the straight line distance is depend upon direction. The straight line distance depend upon direction. So what is the straight line distance from his home to his office? It is 480 meters. Find the straight line distance from his home to his office is equal to 480 meters, isn't it? Yes. Will he reach the office if he travels 480 meters towards north? Consider this picture. No. If he travels in east direction, if he travels eastwards, then only the straight line distance from his home to the office is 480 meters. Then only he can reach the office, isn't it? Yes. In which direction should he travel 480 meters to reach the office? Then east direction. If he travels only in east direction, he can reach the office through this straight line distance. That is, the distance covered is, the straight line distance covered is 480 meters. This straight line distance is called displacement. This straight line distance is called displacement. This 480 meters straight line distance from home to office eastwards is called displacement. His displacement from his home to the office is 480 meters. What is the total distance covered by him if he traveled from home to office and back home? What is the total distance covered by him if he traveled from home to office and back home? We can consider. When he went to the office, the total distance traveled is 900 meters. And while returning home, the total distance covered is 1080 meters. Then, total distance traveled by him. The total distance traveled by him is equal to 900 meter plus 1080 meter, isn't it? 900 meter plus 1080 meter. That is equal to you find yours. Okay. The total distance covered by him. Find yours. Okay. What is his displacement? Displacement is equal to 480 meter. Displacement is equal to 480 meter. So, displacement is the straight line distance from the initial position to the final position. Displacement is the straight line distance. Displacement is the straight line distance from the initial position to the final position. Here, this is the displacement of our person, that is 480 meter. It is depend upon direction. It has magnitude, that is 480. It has magnitude, isn't it? It has measurement, that is 480 meter. It is depend upon direction. If the person travels in eastwards direction, then only the displacement is equal to 480 meter. So, what is displacement? Displacement is the straight line distance from the initial position to the final position. It has both magnitude and direction. Its unit is meter. Unit of distance travel. Unit of distance is meter. Unit of displacement also meter. Unit of displacement is also meter. The unit of distance covered is meter. The unit of displacement is meter. We can consider another situation. If we throw a stone vertically upwards, it travels to a height 6 meter. It travels to a height 6 meter and falls back to the hand. We throw a stone vertically straight to a height of 6 meter and falls back to the hand. If it is the case, what will be the displacement? What will be the distance travelled by the stone? We can consider these situations. When the stone reaches the topmost position, when our stone reaches the topmost position, distance travelled by the stone is equal to, yes, it is 6 meter. What will be the displacement? Displacement from our hand to the position the top, that is also 6 meter. When the stone falls back in the hand, how much is the distance covered? Yes, that is equal to 6 meter. It travelled 6 meter, then returned to the same position. So, it travelled 12 meter. Isn't it? While going up, it travels 6 meter. While going down, it travels 6 meter. So, total distance covered is equal to, total distance travelled is equal to 12 meter. Isn't it? Yes. Then can you say, what is the displacement when it reaches the hand? It returned to the same position. It's the original position. Then what is the straight line distance from this stone? What is its initial position? Our hand. It reached the hand. Now, its final position is also our hand. Then, what will be the displacement? Yes, displacement is equal to, yes, 0. You said it. Okay, we can write it in a table. When the stone reaches the topmost position, it travels 6 meters. Displacement of the stone is also 6 meters. Displacement of the stone is also 6 meters. When the stone falls back in the hat, it travels 12 meters. The stone travels 12 meters. But when it reaches the heart, the straight line distance is equal to 0 meter. Isn't it? 0 meter. 0 means nothing. We can consider another situation in our Samagra. We can stop here. This is the straight line distance. The color yellow represents displacement. The blue color represents distance covered. The blue color represents distance covered. We can look again. Traveled. Yes, the yellow shows the straight line. So, our discussion of distance and displacement ends now. Okay, thank you.